G'day there, YouTube. Welcome back to the channel, everybody, and congratulations to all of you. You know why. So we're going to be jumping into the arena today. We're going to be playing a bit of draft. So Crimson Vow is coming out in a handful of days as I'm recording this. Yeah, like 1 or 2 days. So there's not a huge amount of value on me going through like constructed lists with you guys again, even though you've seen a lot of the constructed lists I'm playing. There's just not that much value, but I want to get into the arena. I want to play a couple of games. So draft seems like some good value, and it'd be nice to build up my gems just a little bit so that I can play some sealed and whatnot when our Crimson Vow releases. But don't you fret. Once Crimson Vow does drop, I'm going to be in there on ladder, testing out some brews, probably doing a few events too. I got a few decks that I want to tinker with once Crimson Vow's out. Obviously want to try a little bit of Rakdos Vampires. I think just Rakdos mid-range might be better though. Mono Blues looking kind of decent, so I might be twiddling a little bit with that. And you can bet your left foot that I will be playing some iteration of Blue-Red Dragons. But we're halfway through the week, so let's have a little midweek sip together. Oh, that's really hot. I'm still brewing a cup of tea, so that's yeah. I just scalded my tongue a little bit, but that does not take away from how amazing you are. You brilliant, handsome, intelligent, wonderful human being, you. But enough flattery. Shuffle up. Let's go get our draft on. So this is actually my second draft. I had a really atrocious one and just flunked out really quickly. Old Stinkfingers is honestly just not that great. I just got my butt handed to me by Gavin E. Silversmith a couple of times. Foul play, never as good as I want it to be, but it's not awful. This card seems good. Let's find out. Foul play seems okay. But it's never worked out for me quite as well as I wanted it to. But I also just I'm not doing great in this format. I'm not doing great in Midnight Hunt draft. I kind of think this is better than that, to be honest. Going with it. Ghost for Surveillance, terrible. Dryads, Revival. Meh. Cathar Commando, never as good as I want it to be. Celestis Sanctifier, like, who cares? Yeah, honestly, I think Flame Channel is the best option there. Don't love that. Burly Breaker. You're not bad, are you? Taking you, though. Five mana, 3/4 fly-in. I don't love that. Edgewitch's Mask seems good, but I mean, I prefer removal. Just me personally. Lame. Ritual Guardian. Toss between these three. This can win games. This is just decent on either side. This is okay. Well, I think I answered my own question there. If I can say one of these can win games, like sort of by itself, should be kind of obvious what I need to do there. Seems like an easy candle trap. I mean, the other barrage would have been nice, but candle trap so much cheaper. Oh, this is my pack back. I would have liked to just grab the rare just for my collection, but there's a chance I do play this just as a one-off. Not necessarily, like I'm not married to Boros, Lawhold, White Red. But it does seem likely, particularly just landing a second Lambhold Harrier. I mean, that's just a good card. I like this better than Revelation. I don't like this at all. Arlen, ooh. That's... I mean, that's kind of worth splashing white for, green for. But play with fire, Thermo Alchemist, those are all good options. Flare of Faith, yeah. Yeah. No, I take Arlen and splash green every day. Lunar Frenzy. Village Watch. I think for what I'm aiming at with this deck, that's the most appropriate. I think this is an easy Moonrager slash. I mean, this isn't horrible. This guy's so sexy if you can get him to work, but obviously I'm not in blue here. There are some other okay things there. Cathar's Call seems like not awful, but it also seems really bloody slow. Maybe it is just awful. Celestis Sanctifier, not the worst thing in the world, but yeah, Moonrager slash, just, you know, so good. Very unlikely I end up playing this guy if I'm splashing green. I think it's just going to be for Arlen. Do I want a Moon Silver Key? No, definitely not. 3 mana to hunt a land. If it was 1 to play, I thought for some reason that was 1 mana to play. I was like, oh, I can fetch a green if it comes to that, but yeah, no thanks. Yeah, nah. I don't love the art on Arlen. Do not love the art on her. Ooh. These long waits, they really are. They really get you. Oh, Moonrager slash again. But also Search Party Captain. I don't love it, but I'm taking this. Moonrager slash is just clearly the better card. Kessic Naturalist. Ooh. I don't think that's worth me taking though. Ritual Guardian can gain lifelink. Yeah, maybe. I mean, I've already got 2 Harriers, so there's some diminishing returns there. Oh, hello. Another Dawn Guard, another Candle Trap. I think it's got to be Candle Trap, right? This guy looks pretty decent. Unruly Mob. Too slow. Yeah, I'm taking the Fang Blade. Another Candle Trap. Wowzers. Flare of Faith. I don't see myself playing this anymore, but I still think it's the best option I've got there. Blessed Defiance. Village Watch. I think it's got to be Village Watch there. I will finally take a Sanctifier. Obviously Dread Knight here. Easy Guardian. And I only have one choice there. Fateful Absence. Hello. Purifying Dragon again. Clarion Cathars. Another Moonrager's Slash. Brimstone Vandal. I mean, I want these Cathars, but I'm a sucker for removal. I know. It's actually genuinely a weakness that I have in our limited, but also just our deck building in general. I got back into Magic at a time when interaction was a lot more effective than it is now, and I still just overrate it. Like I do tend to put a bit too much interaction into my decks, and I draft interaction too highly. It's a genuine genuine issue. I don't need any more removal. Don't let me draft any more removal, guys. Definitely don't need you. 4 mana 2/1, way too slow for what I'm going for. I think I take the 3 mana 3/2. I mean, man, even red is starting to look like a splash here. Love another Silversmith. This is the second Slogurk I've seen at this table. That's wild. I've already got a Lunar Frenzy. Don't want another one. I've got a Hedge Witch's Mask. I don't think I necessarily want another one of those. I don't want any of these. So I guess I'm taking the rare. Festival Crusher. Okay, this is our Morning Patrol. Ooh, gold card tribal over here. I don't want any of these, so take the rare. Hey, I get a Clarion Cathars. Wonderful. Eldarin Ambusher. I mean, maybe. Probably better than the Commando, to be honest. Yep. Talked myself into it. Card's garbage, but I'll take it. Also garbage, but I'll take it. The one I'm most likely to play out of all of those. Okay. Everybody out. Everybody out. Everything must go. Let's look at our creatures. Actually playable. Wow, so we have 2 2-drops and then straight into 3-drops. Wonderful. Yeah, you seem okay. You're not great, but you're definitely playable. I have a lot of playable 3-drops, don't I? Oh, so many. Some okay 4-drops. I don't love the 5-drop there, but there we go. 36 out of 40 cards. 19 creatures. Done. Do I have any artifacts I want to play? No. How did I draft 3 Candle Traps, Fateful Absence, and a Moonrager's Slash? I would love to play Lunar Frenzy, but I don't know how I can fit it into my deck. I don't think I need the Trapper with what else I have going on. And honestly, I don't think the Veteran... I'm just not a huge fan of 1-drops, especially like in Limited. And the life gain doesn't really play too well with what we're trying to do, which is turn things sideways and get people dead. So let's jump into a game. Grumpy Gandalf, that's what people used to call me in cafes when my beard was this long. And like, down to like here. I would be grumpy sometimes. I really don't love this hand, but I am going to keep it. So there's a good chance the game I just played will not make it into the final video. We are 1. My opponent roped out on keeping their opening hand, ran out of time. Match started and they roped out on turn 2, winning me the game. Pretty uneventful, pretty boring. Reasonable likelihood I will not share it with you guys, but that's what happened. Is this just a flying book? It looks like one of the Strixhaven, it looks like one of the Strixhaven mascots, but like missing half of its... You know, missing the stand. I don't know if this is like a graphical error. Nope, because I can interact with the leaves under it. That's wild. Yeah, it looks like one of the Strixhaven mascots, but without the legs. Okay, Gandalf, turn 3. Wow, I matched up with someone in silver. I guess there's not a lot of people playing at the moment. Jund Gamer. Happy enough to take that block. Sure. So times like this, I wish I had another white mana, you know? This card's terrible because I don't get to take advantage of it. So as much as this sucks, I'm just playing a vanilla 3-mana 2/2. Chucking a Candle Trap on this. Which kind of neuters... They can't attack with it to get the mana. If they flip it, it will still buff their dudes, but they can't attack with it. Doesn't do damage on defense. Ah, hey, they've got a got an answer. That's cool. Are they? They did not sack it pre-combat. Interesting. No point attacking, they just block with the Liberator and then probably sack it, get rid of Candle Trap. Or block with the Naturalist and sack the Liberator. It has become night. So if it attacks now, they get to destroy an artifact or enchantment that I control. So I kind of just want to play out the big dude and dissuade them from from attacking, because I can kill it. Heard something happened at instant speed. I don't love that. Okay, that is what happened at instant speed. Just in case they have another one. Sometimes they do. Cool. Fortunately, I don't have any appropriate creatures in my graveyard right now. I wonder what the black here is for. I really thought this had flying. That's just a big oops on my part. That is just me messing up. Why did I think that had flying? Because most of the disturb things do, but this isn't disturb, it's just a transform. Yeah, look, I don't see myself winning this. Oof, particularly not against that. We're on the draw, but we finally have a 2-drop. Oh, my land. Oh, my land. Yes, take that, mulligan. Opponent without a 2-drop. Feels good. Everything is coming up Millhouse. They're going to kill it? They got something. They sleeved up. Ooh. Sexy. That's pretty nice. Ugh. So I can take out Rem here. It's a thing I can do. Tough decisions. Tough decisions. Just drafted horribly. I regret having this in my deck, by the way. I didn't read the card properly. Take out the flyer. Please attack. They could have a Dread Knight of their own. My Dread Knight can still block it. Yep. Hey, it gains lifelink. What's it going to be, Adzi? Okay, so if I do this, I'm losing... If I don't block, how much am I taking? 9, 10, I'm taking 12. I can crack back for 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, and gain 3, and then I die. So I block here, I lose Coven, so there's no point hanging on to the Ritual Guardian. It's not doing anything particularly special. And they got some very nice gold cards. Yeah, it's going to do this. Very aggressive from our opponent. I feel like they've got something. Why does... Oh, yeah, it has trample. Right, because it just does. It's a thing that it has. Oh, man. I felt like we were doing okay here for a moment. I really should have exiled. I should have activated Candle Trap in my turn. I don't have Coven. Okay, down to top decks, but quite a big life disparity. 1 second sucks. Wait, did I go second? I don't know. Opponent drawing better than you sucks. Now I am dead to a removal spell. No, I'm not quite. So I can make this a 3-power first striker. There's a play they have access to. Ooh, now they get to gain some life. Yeah, that's a bit of a blowout, isn't it? Oh, oh. I didn't think that through. On the play and a decent hand. Wowzers. I have literally one spell in my deck that can activate Flame Channeler. No point attacking. Secrets of the key. Sure. Oh, hello. Okay, so they can't do that this turn. I think I just play out the 2/2/2s. Most efficient use of my mana this turn. Opponent does what we always knew they were going to do. The sun's almost coming up outside. Hard Cow. What a name. This doesn't even have to be sorcery speed. It's just only once each turn. Sucks I didn't get the didn't get the trigger there. But I'm also glad to get 4 lands out of the way. I assume the play here is double block and sack the zombie to flip the Awakener. Block with both. Oh, they didn't even bother to block with the Awakener. Interesting. Go. Man. That's a bit savage. 2 from 2. Oh, Mysterious Dome. This card felt really good for me in a couple of games and way too slow in the rest. And they should have attacked with the decayed zombie. And then, when it triggered, flipped the Awakener. Yeah, I think it's like this. Okay. I don't think they read Candle Trap. I don't know how they get out of this. They can tap something down, block something, maybe destroy something. So 1 to tap. Let's say 2 to destroy something. They could have a 2-drop. I still get through for some amount of damage. Come on, hard cow. Okay. Sacrifice an online permanent, then also lose 1 life. Okay. I can also just activate Harrier and make something unblockable. This can actually block. They should have sacrificed... Oh, that couldn't block anyway. I was going to say they should have also sacrificed the Decayed token. And it's their upkeep. So they have 2 blockers. I have many more attackers. Sure. So, Tricky Mickey. Do not love this hand, but I don't hate it. Don't hate it. Always a chance we draw a mountain off the top next turn. Hello there, General Kenobi. Yeah, it would have been nice to draw a mountain and then a forest, but we did not draw a mountain and then a forest. What do you do? Did you rummage? Well, we found our mountain. Just, you know, a turn too late. I'd rather have a 2-3 than a 3-2 here. Can block this Astronomer a bit better. This guy's creepy. He is so creepy. Didn't get the green mana in time either. That's fine. No point attacking. We just die. Like, they can just double block. Trade it for the Astronomer. Like, we get the Disturb side of it. It's not terrible, but it's not great either. Yeah, this guy's definitely not terrible. Unfortunately, we can't attack. I could play this to set up an attack next turn, but I don't think it's worth it. I think we just... Actually, I was going to say I think we just play this to draw the card, but I think we do this, use our mana a little more effectively. Come on, Mickey. What's the play? What is the play, Mickey? What's it going to be? Are we attacking? We are. We are not. Are we playing anything on our post-combat main phase? We are. Not a terrible card either. Not a terrible card. Fight. I'm very happy with that. I'm really very happy with that. Opponent just 2 for 1 to themselves. And gave us reasonable attacks, which we wouldn't have had. So they gave up a creature on board, their biggest and best creature, a card from their hand to get rid of 1 creature on board, and then also opened up my attack step. I don't know if I made the correct damage assignments there. I feel like I probably, it'll be fine. The ability on this could be relevant, though, against my candle traps. Sure. So I can just start sneaking in attacks through the Harrier. But honestly, I don't think that's the future right now. Like, my opponent's on a pretty healthy life total. It will take most of my turn to just get through for like 3 damage. We're just hoping they don't have a pump effect here. They do not. But yeah, we can get this back now as a 2-1 flyer, which opens up a bit of damage in the air. Again, just going to use my mana as effectively as I can. I think it says good game. Okay. I mean, yeah, I was in a better position than them, but they do have the biggest creature on the board. That felt premature to me, but maybe they just knew that they didn't have anything in their deck that could get them out of that. I mean, I'm clearly ahead on board. I can start activating this to get through, and they can't really attack with the Dread Knight. And I do have a flyer. Like, it's looking good for me, but they're still on 17. Like, they've got some time to find an answer. They've got to have something in their deck that can deal, that can have an impact. Seems weird. We're on the play. We have a 2-drop, couple of 4-drops. And a removal piece. Look, it's not amazing, but it's capable. Oh, I'm in silver now. I made it. I made it, guys. ADK 92. No idea what that means. Oh, that's nice as well. It's something nice to do with our mana on turn 3. And then our Silversmith can buff itself and the Harrier if it comes to that. And yeah, honestly, I'm pretty happy to do this. I've got Candle Trap to fall back on for something bigger. Do I want to play the Brigand first? So I can put the counters on that? Maybe. Probably. Yeah, that's what I'm going to do. Silversmith next turn should be pretty good, assuming my Brigand survives. Our opponent is on green-black. They usually play a lot of removal. Yep, there it is. Unfortunate, that is one of the better creatures in my deck. But I do get to attack here. I'm not going to, obviously I could play the Candle Trap there, use up all of my mana, all of that, but I'm not gonna do that. Okay, so this nullifies the zombie. That is a hefty attack that you just let me get in. This just has better stats. If there was a 1-1 to kill off, I would consider playing this, but no point. Although, to be fair, having played this last turn would mean I would have Coven this turn and enable me to use the other end of Candle Trap. Need to make some blocks here, obviously. That's not a great block to make. Okay, so they have a pump spell. Sure, nothing I can do about it. What a blowout. What a blowout. That was a nice combat step for my opponent. It was a very nice combat step for my opponent. But I've got like a bunch of other Candle Traps I could draw. I did not, which is a little bit unfortunate. Little bit unfortunate. Get a bit of life back this way. Okay. You got it. Was that the Silversmith? Yeah. And I really should try and remember to activate Candle Trap. I will in fact just do it now. Because just green does have some ways to destroy enchantments. Unfortunate, no good attacks there. This feels real good. I still don't have any good attacks. Maybe we just mill him at this point. I really hope it doesn't come to that. I'm sure one of us draws something before our opponent gets through 11 cards. Oh, that's so good. That's so good. I don't know how we beat that, honestly. I do not know how we beat that. We take our 3 on the chin here. I have to put one into my... do have to. I do have to. Ooh. Man, their deck has some late game, doesn't it? I fucked that up. Oh, pardon my language. Alright, I messed that up, so I'm just gonna die. I needed to remember to cast this before that trigger. That was silly, but to be fair, it probably wouldn't have saved me. I did mess up. I don't know that it really affected the outcome of that game at all. But I did mess up. That was just a terrible... I had every opportunity to play that card at an appropriate time, and I failed to do so. That is terrible. At least I got 1,000 gems, a couple of extra packs. Yeah. I make no excuses. Let's open some packs. Pounding Conundrum, yeah, I don't really care about you. Ooh. Let's open 10 of these guys. What do we get? Card we just lost to. How is this mythic though? I mean, it's kind of good that it is, because I wouldn't want to see this too much in limited, but like I think this is mythic specifically for limited. I really want this to be good, but I don't believe it is. Like this to be good, but yeah. Honestly, none of these are the best card I opened here was this wild card. Oh well. All right, that's the end of our draft event. Obviously, silly mistake at the end there, but I don't really care that much, to be honest. As I said, I don't really think it affected the outcome of the game, but you know, wasn't playing at my best. Not my best draft. I haven't done terribly in Midnight Hunt draft overall, but I haven't done particularly well either. I just kind of feel like I don't really get the format. I haven't really like done a lot of reading or research to address that because for the most part I prefer to play constructed. But yeah, it's not my best format. Let's be real about that. But in like a very small amount of time, by the time you'll be watching this, Crimson Vow is going to be landing, which is pretty exciting. I'm obviously going to be doing a little bit more sealed and some draft there as well, but I'm also really excited to sink my teeth into some constructed. Get it. Play around with some new decks and share them with you. See what comes up in the meta. I'd love to see a bit of a shake-up. I'd love to think that Thalia will help push the Izzet Epiphany decks out a bit, but I don't know that it necessarily will. But I'm excited to see what happens. I'm excited to share it with you guys. But until that happens, you all stay brilliant, and I'll catch you real soon.